First Alert 7 News with coverage of the Permian Basin. You're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Good morning, and thank you so much for streaming with us on this Monday morning. I'm here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer's logging on to the Facebook to see all of you guys on there. If you're watching us on Facebook, comment below. Let us know where you're watching from. Sawyer, I'm taking the IFB out. That noise is, I can't deal with it.
It's very distracting. Yes, I don't like it, and it's worse when I'm like doing weather.
Yeah, that's not.
But anyway,
that's not gonna happen.
There we go.
Yeah, well, so now let's take a look at where West Texas weighs in while we try and figure out what's going on in our ears and the audio. Let's take a look at, the extra trivia of the hour. According to old legends, what magical creature is said to ride corgis like a horse? Corgis like a horse. I don't know. I feel like fairies makes the most sense to me, like size-wise, like comparison to a human and a horse. Because I think all of the other options are too big on a corgi.
I mean, I feel like a fairy, especially if we're like thinking human-wise to a horse, would be like a lot smaller than like a human on a horse. So I'm feeling like elves, gnomes, or leprechauns.
Corgis are small dogs.
I mean, small-ish.
Because I just feel like, although old legend fairies are different from like what I think we're picturing as fairies. What's an old legend fairy?
Corgis are usually anywhere between about 10 and 12 inches and 22 to 30 pounds for females or 24 to 31 pounds for males. That's for the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. And the Cardigan Welsh Corgi is about 10 to 13 inches at the shoulder for the height and a little bit bigger, about 40-ish pounds for males. But also they are
That
Welsh.
feels perspective to me for a human and a horse. A fairy and I'm picking fairies. All the others just seem too big.
I don't know, gnomes are small.
Also, I didn't know that
small.
corgis were considered old legend. Like, I guess they're horses. I guess they've been around for a long time.
Say corgis are rather old.
But they're
like, what's her name? Queen
Elizabeth.
No, Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte had what did she have? The ones, okay.
Pomeranians?
Anyway. Yes, Poms. But yes, Queen Elizabeth had like 8
she had the
corgis or something. It was crazy. I'm feeling like, well, they're like Welsh-ish, which is, hold on, Wales. It's on GB, but near the Irish Sea to the northwest, and the Celtic Sea to the southwest. So it could be leprechaunish.
Maybe. But again,
I feel like
leprechauns
the
just seem
leprechaun
big
would ride a
compared
corgi.
to a corgi.
Or an elf. Elf? I don't know.
I don't know how big these things are. I think a Great Dane. A Great Dane is comparable to a horse for a leprechaun or an elf or a gnome or a gremlin. Like, that size comparison seems right to me.
I think you're taking the horse thing too literally.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, I think it literally just like sits on top and
or they're
rides
just,
into
like,
like
riding
battle
it.
on it. Yes, I don't think it's like a human on a horse compared to.
But old legend fairies, they're not like Tinkerbell.
They're still small.
Yeah, but they're
still
like
pretty small.
I don't know, I feel like one of those would ride I'm going fairies.
Because I'm Irish, I'm going to go with leprechauns, and we'll have to see what the answer is. Oh, Belinda says, good morning, Sawyer and Lauren, and then she says gremlins. Interesting. What is a gremlin?
I don't actually know.
The only gremlin I'm thinking of is, like,
Harry
the
Potter.
ones from... No, those are goblins.
Oh, those are goblins? The movie Gremlins?
The movie Gremlins, yes.
That's a great movie.
It's
I'm feeling like I need to watch
yes,
that
it's a
movie
good
tonight.
movie. Have you seen the second one?
Yes.
Okay, yes. You are cultured. I'm glad.
Have you... This is like way off topic.
Well,
Have you ever seen the TV show Psych?
no.
It's my favorite TV show in the world. And they're like, so they end their season and then they start the movies. There's like movies in addition to the seasons. And when they go to the movies, they move to like a different part of California, and they move, their new office becomes like where the Gremlins movie was like filmed.
Interesting.
That's Psych is my absolute favorite show in the world, and I know all these like little random and like it gets integrated into my daily life way too often.
Okay, that's valid.
But it is the best show.
All right, well, we'll have to see what the answer is for this coming up in about 50 minutes or so, give or take. I'll have that answer here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. Now getting into our poll questions. In your opinion, what is the best type of dessert after a meal? And there are a lot of options on here. Cake, candy, cookies, ice cream. I never eat a dessert after a meal, or other. Let us know if you are choosing other.
I'm choosing other.
What is your other?
I love like chocolate. I guess maybe that counts as candy, but like it's not really like a piece of chocolate candy because I don't normally have like a piece of chocolate candy in the house. Right now I do because of Easter, but like it's sometimes just like a couple chocolate chips because I just like I don't want a full dessert, but I feel like I need something sweet.
Yeah.
And so I don't want a slice of cake or ice cream or cookies or anything like that. And so I'll just eat chocolate chips. And so maybe it kind of counts as candy, but I feel like it's another. I prefer some chocolate chips.
I don't know if this answer falls under cake or other. I'm going to choose other. So, as I've mentioned a lot, I am going on a cruise this summer, and Carnival has the best melting chocolate lava cake.
That's a cake.
Okay. And it is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I get ice cream with it every night, and it is the best thing. I will eat it every single night on that cruise.
I do also enjoy ice cream after dessert, but it's like I like palettas. Like I don't want like vanilla or chocolate. Like I want like a paletta bar. H-E-B sells like paletta bars that are like coconut and mango, and I do like a coconut paletta.
Interesting.
Is probably my favorite actually.
Belinda says other cheesecake.
Ooh.
I do love cheesecake.
Ooh, I also like a cheesecake.
Cheesecake is very good.
The other day, I wanted to buy a cheesecake sample like thing. It was like $20. And I like cheesecake, but not that much. I thought that was kind of outrageous. It was like this big.
Interesting.
I thought it was kind of crazy. But I do also like a cheesecake.
All right, next one. Who would be the best partner in a time-traveling adventure?
I'm picking me. I guess I can't pick me.
You can pick you.
Well, but I need a whale.
Well,
I feel like it's because I don't think I should be able to
be
pick
a
me
partner
because I
for
can't be a partner
yourself.
for
No.
myself.
Okay, well then I'll pick you and you can pick me.
Okay, there we go. I'm like, because I think I'd be a really good time traveling adventurer. I read all of the Magic Tree.
I was gonna say I love a good time travel book. I love a good time travel movie. I love history, as y'all know. Like I think it would be really, really fun to be able to time travel. It would just be so fun. So, yes, I think I like our answers because I can go with you and you can
Although
go
you know who else is a big history nerd is Jacob Brandenburg.
Is he a big history nerd or is he a big random fact person?
He's a road trip history person.
Oh, okay.
He loves a road trip, and he's definitely the kind of person who's like, stop at the world's oldest ball of yarn or something. And I feel like that makes for a good time traveling adventure partner because it's basically like a road trip in a different time.
Interesting.
So I do think that he would be good for that too.
All right, last one is, which of the following ruins a meal for you? The food is too salty, the food is too cold, the food is too dry or tough, the food is too bland, I always eat my meal no matter what, or other, let us know. I voted and it's not showing my answer, so that's fun.
It's being slow today.
I voted for the food is too dry or tough. I have mentioned it before, I am a big texture person. I don't like if textures are off. I don't like if something is too dry, too tough, especially if it's like steak. So that's what I'm choosing. What do you think, Lauren?
A lot of these would ruin a meal for me. However, I always eat it no matter what because someone cooked it for me and I feel bad and I don't want to like.
But what if you cooked it? You're like,
This is going to sound so.
There wouldn't be any issues with this if I cooked it.
If I cooked it, it wouldn't be an issue.
Well,
I can tell you that. Yeah, if I cooked it, it wouldn't be an issue. That's how I feel about it.
okay.
I guess like if I cooked it, I probably wouldn't eat it if it was too salty. But no, I always eat it because like someone made that for me and they put their time and their effort, and I'm going to suffer even if I don't like it.
What
I'll
if it's
tell
like
you
a
I like
restaurant?
it. Same thing.
Really?
Yeah, I won't send it
You're
back
not
or
one of
anything.
those people that sends
No,
it back
I will not
or
send it back.
complains?
No, I will not.
Interesting.
I'll just suffer and then maybe like pick up McDonald's after.
We went to the Space Needle when I was in Seattle with my friends, and we had brunch, and it was kind of pricey. It made sense when like factoring in the cost of like going to the Space Needle, because just to like go to the Space Needle is like $60. And the food there was not very good, which is crazy because it was like a 3 or 4 course meal, and it just was not like, there was like a restricted menu. There were only a certain amount of things that you can get, and like all the entrees were like Benedicts, and I'm not a big fan of like Benedicts. Not the person, the food. And it was just like very weird. So like I ended up getting like a weird like pork belly waffle Benedict.
Ooh, that sounds bomb. I love pork belly.
It was interesting because I didn't, like, the pork belly was different from what I thought it was going to be.
Have you ever had pork belly before?
No.
Then why did you order your pork belly?
Well, because like I said, it was restricted. There were 3 options and none of them sounded good. One of them was like salmon or something, and I'm not a fan of salmon.
Oh, I like smoked salmon.
Mind you, it's also 10 a.m. And then
Smoked salmon's a very common breakfast.
And then the other one was just like, or no, I guess it was like the OG Benedict, but then there was also another one that was kind of weird. I don't remember what it was. Maybe like tofu. And so it was very like weird. Plus like it was the waffle too, and then the poached eggs. I'm not a fan of like eggs, but especially not poached eggs.
Smoked salmon Benedict. Oh wait, it disappeared. Let me click on it.
But it was just not very good. And so like I ate a little bit more than my other friend did. She like took like 2 bites and was like, I can't do this.
Falafel Benedict?
No, it was like
Oh, it was miso. Why did you order that? Do you like miso?
It didn't have miso.
It's a miso smoked pork belly Benedict.
At the Space Needle?
Yes.
Oh.
If you don't like miso or pork belly, yeah, you're not gonna like that.
I don't remember the miso
And then the
part.
other one is falafel Benedict, a tahini sauce, heirloom tomato, curried gardenia, I don't know that word, and vegan scrambled eggs. And then the
Interesting.
smoked salmon.
I don't know, but it was not very good. I ended up eating the pork belly. It was fine. But it was also like spicy. Like, I don't know if it was like the, like there were like pecans on it, and the like pecans were like spicy, if that makes sense. Anyway.
It said
but-
toasted walnuts, but yeah.
Okay, well, it was walnuts, but they were like spicy. It was very weird. But anyway, so that was kind of disappointing. Like, I ate a little bit more than my other friend did. She took like 2 bites and was like, done.
No, I will always eat it. Someone made that for me, and so I will eat it. I might just like internally not be very happy. And like I said, I might go to McDonald's after.
Well,
but,
of course, she was like, they're like, how was it? And she's like, great. And she's
oh yeah,
like,
I'll lie. I feel like it's
Like-
fantastic.
Like, she didn't like it.
And I'll
that
take it to
much.
go too. Because
Yeah,
I don't
we
want
didn't
them
end
to
up doing
see
that.
it
Yeah.
half eaten. And
I
so I'll
think
take
she
it to
definitely
go.
just like pulled the thing where she like threw her napkin on top
Yeah.
and was like,
Also, like, I don't want to waste food.
Yeah.
I grew up in a very, like, we don't waste food household. I also grew up in a very, like, you eat
yeah,
what's in
you
front
eat
of
what
you.
get or else you
yeah,
don't eat
or you
at all.
don't eat.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like okay, we weren't allowed to be picky eaters growing up. So
well, make sure to go to firstalert7.com/vote and weigh in on our extra trivia for the hour, and also our poll questions. We'll come to them a couple more times throughout the show. Make sure to take us with you wherever you go. Tune in to Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7 a.m. each morning, and then Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning as well on your connected TV, phone, or device. Our YouTube channel and Facebook as well. And if you are on Facebook, let us know where you're watching from and tune in. Let us know about your poll answers as well, especially if it is an other question. But yes, make sure to take us with you wherever you go. And we'll do a quick iCam tour really quick. Just pop up the current iCam, looking outside of the skies of Fort Stockton. Nice start to the day out there. Blue sky, sunshine. Temperature's already warm though this morning, and that's kind of telling of what we're looking at for later today. I'll have your forecast coming up in just a couple minutes during our Wake Up West Texas cut-in on First Alert 7. But right now we are going to take a little bit of a break, so stay with us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra.
In April 2011, one of, if not the deadliest tornado outbreaks on record occurred, earning it the name Super Outbreak. Beginning on April 25th and ending on April 28th, the 4-day-long Super Outbreak had a total of 362 tornadoes, claiming hundreds of lives and causing about $12 billion in damage. The peak of the tornadic activity came on April 27th, when at least 200 tornadoes, and maybe even more depending on the source, were produced within a 24-hour period, marking it as the most active tornado day in U.S. history. But it wasn't just the most active, it was also the most deadly since March 18th, 1925, when the tri-state tornado claimed 695 lives. On April 27, 2011, Alabama was the hardest hit, with a total of 62 tornadoes claiming at least 250 lives across the state. Of those 62 tornadoes, at least 3 of them were rated EF5 and 12 were rated EF4, including the Tuscaloosa-Birmingham tornado that killed 65 people and injured at least 1,500.
All right, weather history to American history. Sawyer, the United States is celebrating a very exciting birthday this July, 250 years on July 4th. But that's not the celebration we're talking about right now. There is a sweet little girl in foster care who is going to be celebrating her 13th birthday on July 4th. In this week's Family, I wanted you guys to meet Anelli.
Finding Family, brought to you by One Accord for Kids, with support from 210 Equipment Rentals.
A preteen with big plans for her future.
But first I had to go to college.
And her dream school just so happens to be pretty close. The University of Texas, El Paso.
What do you want to study in college? What do you want to learn?
I want to study about playing music.
Anelli has a passion for the violin, the flute, and the piano. Although right now, she doesn't really know how to play any of them.
It takes practice.
But practice is something Anelli knows well. She plays soccer, swims, dances, and loves spending hours outside with friends.
What do friends mean to you?
Friends means to me, like, you can play with them.
Yeah, you can play with them?
Except for being alone.
Yeah.
Being alone is something that no preteen wants.
Yeah. What would it mean for you to get adopted?
I'll be happy
Yeah.
and excited. I'm getting a family.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it?
And I'm going to have, like, a bunch of fun with them.
Until she finds that forever family, Anelli's faith keeps her strong.
I have a very favorite chapter of the Bible.
Yeah, tell me.
It's about Noah, about the ark.
If you think Anelli is the right fit for your family, you can visit her Heart Gallery profile. That's up on our website, firstalert7.com. Reporting for Finding Family, I'm Lauren Munt. I love getting to do Finding Family every single week, highlighting these adorable kids. If you're interested in starting your foster adoption journey, information on all of that can be found up on our website. That's firstalert7.com, as well as all of the Heart Gallery profiles of every single kid who's available in foster care in the Permian Basin.
Love that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break right now before we go and do our news and weather cut-in for our friends over on First Alert 7. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Good morning, I'm Lauren Munt here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, it is Monday. It is the start of the week. How's it looking outside?
Yeah, you know, it is rather mild as we do start off our day, and that is kind of telling of what our temperatures are going to be like later today. Here's a look at those First Alert weather headlines. Hot and breezy start to the week, with temperatures cooling by the middle of the week behind the passage of a cold front, with increased rain and storm chances as well. Here's a live look outside over the skies of Fort Stockton this morning. Blue skies, sunshine, a nice start to the day out there. 67 degrees already, 67 in Midland. Temperatures ranging anywhere from the 50s to the 80s as we start off our day. Those winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And we are starting off the day with mostly sunny skies and quiet conditions. And here's a look at our hourly temperatures. It's going to be another hot one, even though temperatures will be slightly cooler, especially across the northern Permian Basin into southeast New Mexico as the cold front does approach the area. 90 for Midland and Odessa today, 92 for Big Spring, Monahans, and Pecos, 94 for Fort Stockton, 98 for Presidio. And those winds will be elevated as we head through the day, anywhere from about 10 to 25 miles per hour, gusts anywhere from about 30 to 35 miles per hour. Coming up tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies. Those winds to calm down, especially after midnight, but before midnight, still a touch breezy, especially across portions of southeast New Mexico. Those lows anywhere from the 50s to the 70s once again as we head into our Tuesday, so not going to be cooling down too much under that increased cloud cover. Here's a look at that first alert 7-10 day forecast. Another hot and breezy day is ahead for our Tuesday before those changes start to take place on Wednesday with the passage of a cold front, cooler temperatures and increased rain chances by the end of the week.
Thank you, Sawyer. An update for you now. The Texas Railroad Commission has provided a statement about the orphan well blowouts that are happening near Pecos and Crane County. You'll remember the story from last week. A rancher said that repeated well blowouts are damaging his land. Oil, natural gas, and other chemicals are leaking to the surface. Now, this is raising concern about groundwater contamination and several health risks to the workers and cattle. Now, we reached out to the RRC and received a statement from them saying, quote, if the RRC gets a report of a leaking well, we take any necessary action needed to eliminate pollution threats. Now, the agency will communicate with the responsible parties when leaking wells are found through our investigations. And if any active responsible party is unable to be located, the well is evaluated for plugging through the state-managed plugging program, end quote. Now we're going to have another check of the news and weather in about 30 minutes. Keep it right here on First Alert 7. And also don't forget to join us on Wake Up West Texas Extra, streaming across all platforms. We've got some exciting stuff coming up that you're not going to want to miss. Stay with us.
From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
It is an exciting time for Permian High School's Black Magic Choir. And if you don't know what Black Magic Choir is the top varsity choir at Permian High School. You guys have a very exciting performance coming up in a few weeks. Can you tell me, or I guess very soon, not even a few weeks.
At the end of
at the end of this week. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the title?
It's just amazing. It is what is the
Disney.
title of this show?
Disney.
Night of Disney Magic. Oh my
Magic.
goodness, I can't speak today. A Night of Disney Magic. It's full of just all sorts of Disney musicals, movies, everything you can think of. Lots of dancing, lots of singing, really just everything. It's going to be a great night.
Let's get into that a little bit. It's not just singing. This is not just a typical choir performance of just standing on the risers and singing.
Right.
There is a lot of dancing and extra things going on. Can you tell me a little bit about the work that you guys have done?
The work that we put, we're just very consistent when it comes to this craft. Like, not many people do what we do, besides Broadway, of course. Yeah, I'd say that we love what we do. We're very consistent with what we do. And the work and the hard work, the dedication, everything that Miss Walsh puts into us, through us, we want to project that out and give y'all just an amazing night, both May 1st and May 2nd. Yeah.
You mentioned being consistent and with what you guys do. Can you talk to me about the tradition of the Permian High School Choir?
Tradition.
It's been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
Black Magic has been around not as long as Permian Choir, of course, but
Yeah.
I mean, the alma mater, everything is just super important. Choir has always been a big part of Permian, and especially having Miss Wash, tradition is everything. So all of the time we're singing the alma mater, we're singing
Alma mater.
Lord bless you and keep you, all of the
Yeah.
super traditional important things, because tradition is such a big important thing at Permian.
All right, and you guys are seniors this year. Can you talk to me about what this final performance means to you?
Final performance to me, just leaving it all out on the stage, just giving everything that I have. You know, this is the last time I'm gonna perform on that stage, last time I'm gonna enjoy performing for you guys. It's such a bond and something so strong that there's not really anything like it. Really, that's what it means to me.
Yeah, for me it's the people. Getting to be with people I love and people I want to call family, that just, we've all worked so hard and we all want the same thing and we want this to be just a magical night. And so getting to see each other and getting to see each other accomplish things we've always dreamed of, and being on the side watching your best friend sing is just something I can't even explain. It's just amazing.
All right, so you guys are going to want to make it out and see this performance by these amazing seniors and all of their friends.
Yes.
Real quick, can you guys tell me where people can get tickets, where this is, all of that information?
At thextratheater.com.
Yes, you can get tickets at XTRA.com. The shows are at the XTRA Theater May 1st and 2nd at 7 p.m.
All right, thank you guys so much. We appreciate having y'all here. I know that you guys got to get to class. It's very early, but you guys got to get
Yes, we do.
head to Permian. Thank you so much for all the work that you guys are doing and for coming on this morning.
Of course,
Yes, ma'am.
have a
Thank you
blessed
for
one.
having us.
All right, y'all have a good one. We'll be right back with more on Wake Up West Texas Extra.
All right, welcome back to Wake Up West Texas Extra. Hopefully you enjoyed the Permian Black Magic Choir members coming on here to talk about their concert that they have coming up later this week at the Actor Theater. Sounds like so much fun. Lauren and I were both in choir when we were in school, and so we were kind of asking about what their favorite songs were. I don't want to give away any of what they mentioned, but it sounds like a fun night. Of course, it is Disney, and I love Disney, so sounds very exciting.
Well, and if I know anything about their head choir director, who is Miss Lori Wash, who was my assistant choir director when I was in high school, it's going to be a fantastic performance.
I love that. That's so fun. I miss choir. I miss singing. Well, I sing anyway, but
I was going to say,
I was singing in a controlled group environment. But anyway, let's get to our West Texas Weighs In polls and trivia for the hour. According to old legends, what magical creature is said to ride corgis like a horse? I'm assuming this is into battle. Is this just in general? I don't know. I chose leprechauns because I feel like it's a very whimsical thing, and I feel like I could see a leprechaun on a corgi, especially because they are Welsh, and Wales is semi-ish near Ireland. But also we have fairies, goblins, and elves on the board. We'll have to see what the answer is coming up in about, I don't even know what time it is, 39. In about 20 minutes or so here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. Lauren, you ended up going with fairies, correct? Yes, okay. Well, we'll have to see what that answer is within the next 20 minutes or so. We might have to wait on our trivia because I'm not sure if our producer's in there right now, but we'll have to see
what
I
have
the
to
answer
do it?
is.
I can do it.
There you go.
I can do it.
In your opinion, what is the best type of dessert after a meal?
Oh, wait,
Cake,
this
ice
changed.
cream, other, let us know. Cookies, candy, or I never eat dessert after a meal. Most of the time I don't, honestly, because I'm usually pretty full, but like if I go out to a restaurant and like I have a little bit of like room, still yeah, I'll get like a dessert. Hello, good morning, Mom. And then Nora also says, good morning, guys. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to go vote on firstalert7.com/vote. Scan that QR code on your screen if you don't want to type in that URL. But yes, let us know, weigh in. 50% say cake, 25 say ice cream, 25 say other. I think that might be Belinda. She said cheesecake. Nobody says cookies or candy, or they never eat dessert.
I also picked other because I picked chocolate chips because I just like to eat chocolate chips. Like it's like 2 or 3 chocolate chips after dinner.
I feel like technically that would probably go in with candy.
But I feel like candy is like a wrapped candy.
chocolate
That's why I
chip
kind of
doesn't
was like,
feel
I don't
candy
feel
to
like
me.
it's a
I don't
candy.
know. I do love a good chocolate chip. Or like marshmallows. Like I love to pop like 4 marshmallows in my mouth and just like eat marshmallows. Those were like my favorite snack when I was in high school. We'd have like, not necessarily snack time, but we'd have classes where you could just like take a snack and eat it. And I would just like pack a plastic bag of marshmallows and eat marshmallows. I chose cake. My mom will attest to this. I love the Carnival chocolate melting cake that they have on the cruise ships. My favorite thing in the whole wide world. So I chose that. She says pie. She does love pie. She loves a good
pie's a
pecan
good
pie.
one.
I also do like cobbler as well.
You know what I want?
What?
The blackberry key lime pie from HEB.
That is very good. Sadly, I had to throw it away from our fridge because it was in there for like a week and a half.
Oh my gosh.
And it wasn't even fully sealed.
I didn't know that it
so
was still there. I would have
Yes.
taken it home.
We put it in the
I don't ever
fridge.
check that fridge.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, next one is, I don't even know. Let's go back to our poll page.
Is Carlos in there or do I need to? Oh no, Carlos isn't there.
He is. He's back.
Well, he's somehow changing them. I didn't change it. He must be changing it
Possibly.
from his desk.
Anyway, all right. Who would be the best partner in a time-traveling adventure? I am still winning. I don't understand. Okay. Jacob now is on the board with 25%. Lauren has
That's what I'm saying. I
25%.
think Jacob would be a good one.
I am at 50. Nobody
Jacob
thinks
likes
Matthew
road
would
trips.
be fun. I feel like Matthew would be like too, I don't want to say paranoid, but like I feel like he'd be like, he'd overanalyze things.
would be spending the whole time trying to not Jacob. Matthew would be spending the whole time trying to figure out how to get back. Because he's,
But ideally we would know how we're getting back.
I don't know.
Like, we
have
have,
you seen
like-
those time traveling adventures where they get stuck and they don't know how to get back?
I mean, yes.
What kind
but
of time-traveling
ideally
adventure are we
in
going?
this situation, we have like a time machine or something, and
Yeah.
it's working correctly. It's not being weird.
I think if you're in a like scary time traveling situation, you don't know how you got there and you don't know how you're going to get back, Matthew Alvarez is the one you need to have because he's going to figure out how to get you guys back. But if you're on just like a really chill one, then I think I would maybe pick Jacob Brandenburg. Because he's a big road trip fan.
I don't know. I feel like Jacob would annoy me. Which, I mean, I think he would annoy me on a road trip as well, but I feel like, I don't know, I'd get sick of him and want to leave him in the future, or the past, or wherever we're going. I do love history. I love time traveling books, movies, shows. One of my favorite shows to watch is called Timeless. It was about time traveling. I actually watched it recently. It's on Netflix, just an FYI. But yeah, I love time traveling. I love a good time travel book. Especially when it's like something where like somebody like meets somebody in the past and like there's like a doppelganger, or like somehow the new person gets to the future.
That's a good one.
I love those like tropes, I guess. But anyway.
You know Teen Beach Movie?
Yes!
Teen Beach Movie 2.
I love Teen Beach 2 is weird. TBH. I think I've watched it like twice. I love the first one though.
I watched both of them last weekend.
It like retcons like canon, and I don't like it. But anyway. All right. Next one and last one is also about, I don't remember, cake? Food.
No.
Which of the following ruins a meal for you? The food is too salty. The food is too dry or tough. I always eat my meal no matter what. The food is too cold. The food is too bland. Or other, let us know. I chose the food is too dry or tough. I am a big textures person. I don't like, if I have to like take a drink after every bite, oh, no thank you. Or if I'm like chewing like a ton. Like if it's too tough, no thank you. Lauren said she's very nice and will eat anything no matter what, especially if other people cooked it for her.
Yeah.
Food is too cold is annoying, but I mean, hopefully.
Can I not just warm it up?
I was going to say, hopefully, yeah, you can easily like put it in the microwave, or
I was going to say, I usually just
like, can you
throw it in the microwave.
Yeah, like warm this up for like 5 minutes. Also bland, I agree with as well. I want flavor to my food.
I do too, but sometimes I just want something really like bland. Like I just want like white rice with nothing, or I just want like buttered noodles or something that's like nothing too much. So the bland one doesn't really bother me. I mean, I guess it'd get annoying if it was like all the time bland, but like every once in a while I just want like some plain white rice or
I think
pasta.
This is like food that's not supposed to be bland.
Oh, it's not supposed to be bland?
Like as opposed to like, yeah, just like plain like buttered noodles or whatever.
I don't know. Probably my like least favorite of these is too salty. I don't love when food is too salty. But like I said, I'll just always usually just eat it because someone else made it for me and I don't want to hurt their feelings.
I hear somebody. Is it Carlos? Yes, it is Carlos. Hi, Carlos. Hello. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos.
Ooh, I'm very excited to see his drawing.
Oh, to the answer?
He made a lovely drawing once again.
He
All
always
right.
does.
Now make sure to take us with you wherever you go. Download the First Alert 7 News app on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Join us for Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7 a.m. and then Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning. Also watch us on our YouTube page and Facebook page as well. And Facebook is always fun because we get to interact with you. You can always, even if you are watching on our app, our CTV, on our YouTube, you can always join in on our polls as well. And once again, that is firstalert7.com/vote. But yes, Facebook is our favorite because we get to interact with you guys. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what your plans are for today, how your weekend was. Did you go to the George Strait concert? Lauren White and Matthew Alvarez did. And Jacob Brandenburg, actually.
And Katie Carlock.
Yes, and Katie Carlock. They don't know who that is, though.
They don't know who that is, but
so
she's our digital content producer and she does work here.
Yes, she does work here. Now we will do an iCam tour, and we'll actually do a tour, Lauren, for you.
Thank goodness.
You were sad last time.
Well, yeah, you said tour, and then you didn't take us on a tour.
We went on a tour.
You showed me one thing.
That's
not
a
enough.
tour. Let's go to Joplin, Missouri, where there possibly was not a tornado last night. I actually don't know. I've seen videos, but I don't know if it was confirmed that there was a tornado there last night. But they do have a severe weather threat for today. Are on a severe thunderstorm watch. And yeah, cloudy there, overcast. Looks a little
dreary
looking. Let's go to This is for the Yost with the most. This is Columbia, Missouri, the University of Missouri, Mizzou. Actually, also for Wyatt Nunn as well.
Very pretty.
I love a good college campus. I don't know, especially with all the brick. Beautiful. We have lots of Missouri on here, probably because it's
Ooh, you know what's a pretty college campus? I don't think we have it. Westchester, Pennsylvania.
We might. Let me look.
Let's see. This is where Tyler went to college, my boyfriend. And I recently visited it for the first time. It was the first time we'd been in the Westchester area.
We don't have the college campus, but we do have the Westchester camera.
It's a very cute little town. It's like a very old little town. And everyone in that town just walks everywhere.
Okay.
Like it's very small. And so it's very, I don't know, it's just very fun little
I love a good
spot.
walkable city.
Yeah, it's just a little walkable town. Everyone just wanders about. Very, very cute. And the college is really pretty too. Although, he hates when I tell this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
Okay.
I grew up in West Texas. I grew up with Friday Night Lights. I went to Lee High School, 6A school. Grande was our football stadium. And we drove by his college's football stadium.
Is it dinky?
And I literally go, oh, is that their practice field? And he was like, no, that's their only field.
We don't even have a football team for my school.
That's crazy.
For my college. So
no, he literally was so annoyed because I was like, oh, their practice field.
That's cute.
And
That's
he was
funny.
like, no, that's where they play their actual games and where they practice. There's not even two separate fields.
Yeah.
There's just where they do everything. And so that was my little West Texas football mindset.
I love that. This is now the Wachusett Mountain Pond in Westminster, Massachusetts. It is at a ski resort. I think that looks pretty. I don't know. It's beautiful. Last time I actually looked at these cameras, there was still snow on the ground. So kind of surprised because, I'm not surprised because it's April. But anyway, all right. Then we will go to one more spot because why not? I don't know where we're going to go. Hold on.
Oh, let's go to more spots then if we've got 5 minutes out.
We have other stuff in here. We can talk about tiramisu and the corgis.
I like the iCam tours.
Okay.
I like seeing what's going on everywhere else. Take us somewhere fun.
I don't know. It's always so hard to find something.
Do we have a Disneyland iCam?
Land? No.
World?
Sometimes, depending on where the camera's set. Let's look. Sorry.
If I had access to the iCams, that's all we would do. That's probably why I don't have access to iCams.
Probably. I do like to just kind of look.
That's all I would do during my job. They wouldn't be able to get me to report or do anything because I'd just be sitting there looking at the iCam.
All right, this is not Disney World. However, this is some type of amusement park in Orlando.
Oh, I like the Ferris wheel.
And you can technically see parts of downtown whatever it's called Disney Springs. If you look off to the left of your screen, there's a thing that looks like a volcano.
Cool.
That's part of Disney Springs. Actually, I think you can. That is not the Epcot ball. That is like a water tower.
Could we go to the Vegas iCam?
No, I can't do that. It's not an iCam. It's a router.
Oh, I don't know how to get to those.
I don't have access to those. Only Matthew Alvarez does.
We'll have to get him to show us because I like looking at the ball.
Sorry. I am looking for another iCam, maybe. Let's see. Ba-ba-da-da-da. We can go to California. It is still dark there, though. Well, dark-ish.
We're in California.
LA. Why not?
Ooh.
This is Olympic Boulevard, LA, and looking towards the skyline. There you go.
Oh, it's not still dark.
I mean, the sun's starting to come up.
Very pretty.
Yeah. I like a good
I love all the
West
trees,
Coast.
the palm trees.
My best friend is in California right now. She's at Disneyland. I'm jealous. She is coming home today, though. So, anyway.
Half
all
my
right.
family is in California.
Yes, they are. Yeah. Orange County.
In Orange County specifically, yes, that's correct.
We'll go to Dallas really quick, and then we'll come back here to West Texas, and then take a little bit of a break as we head into our cut-in on First Alert 7. Here is downtown Dallas. It is the disco ball.
Disco
thing.
ball.
That's not a disco ball right now. But anyway, looks a little hazy there. A little green.
It's a really tall iCam.
Yeah, I don't know what building
It's like really high up and looking
It
down.
doesn't tell me where it's at, but it's on a building somewhere
That's kind of cool.
in there, in the
Look at all that scary Dallas traffic.
Ugh, gross.
And those roads.
Actually, hold on.
You know, I was talking to a friend
Oh,
about
yeah. No, the traffic is disgusting.
we're traveling to Houston in a little bit, and one of our friends is not going to drive in Houston because she's not the best driver, but she knows. But we were talking about, like, she was like, yeah, I can't drive in Houston because we'll like take the wrong exit and end up in like Florida or something. And that happens in those big roads. Like in Dallas, I've fully missed an exit in Dallas and like started heading to El Paso or something, and you can't get off. You're just like driving to El Paso.
Interesting.
Until you can find a place to turn around like 30 miles down the road. So, have you driven in Dallas yet?
No, I have not.
Oh,
I
don't recommend
nervous too. I don't dislike like busy towns, but I like to have somebody with me, and so a lot of the time I've been alone, so I'm like, I don't want to drive in Dallas. But anyway, all right, now we are going to take a break to do our Wake Up West Texas cut-in on First Alert 7. Stay with us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra for our trivia answer coming up in just a few minutes.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Welcome back. Good morning, and thank you for joining us on this Monday. Meteorologist Sawyer McElroy trying to find something in the weather center.
My weather graphics aren't where they need to be. I think they are now.
Well, I'll let you get up and go and figure that out as we get a look at our First Alert 7 weather.
Yes, here's a look at those First Alert weather headlines as we do start off our Monday. And it's a hot and breezy start to the week with temperatures cooling by the middle of the week. Increased rain and storm chances on the way as well. Here's a live look outside of the skies of Big Spring this morning. We are hanging on to some haze, but temperatures are mild already as we start off the day, ranging anywhere from the 50s to the 80s. 65 in Big Spring, 64 in Monahans, 68 in Midland. So it is rather warm already this morning. Kind of indicating what we're looking at for later today. Here's a look at those winds, anywhere from being calm to 15 miles per hour. And we are starting off the day with mostly sunny skies and quiet conditions across West Texas and Southeast New Mexico. Temperatures as we head through the day are going to warm nicely with highs into the 80s and 90s by this afternoon and evening. 90 for Midland and Odessa, 92 for Big Spring, Monahans and Pecos, 98 for Presidio, and mostly sunny skies as we continue throughout the day. Coming up tonight, expect increased cloud cover, lows into the 50s, 60s, and 70s heading into our Tuesday. And a little bit breezy, especially before midnight, before those winds do eventually calm down heading into tomorrow morning. Here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast, where we are going to see those temperatures even warmer as we head into Tuesday with hot and breezy conditions expected once again under partly cloudy skies. And then those changes by Wednesday with the passage of a cold front, cooling things down and bringing those increased rain and storm chances back to the forecast starting Wednesday night, continuing to Thursday and Friday.
All right, thank you, Sawyer. We're in Midland now tracking crime where police are investigating a shooting near a bar that happened early yesterday morning. Here's what we know. MPD says that officers were working off duty near Fair to Midland when they heard shots fired. Investigators say that a fight happened across the street and a suspect fired at two people. Now officials confronted the suspect who had a handgun. That's when a separate shooting happened involving the officers. The suspect was taken to Midland Memorial Hospital in critical condition, and the two gunshot victims were also taken to the hospital for treatment after they were released. The Texas Rangers are now also investigating the shooting, as is the case in any officer-involved shooting. And we've got your first alert out of Upton County, where one man is dead after a crash. Texas DPS say that 62-year-old Gerardo Hernandez from Florida was driving west on Highway 329. That's when DPS says that he tried to swerve when he was about to hit another car. This caused Hernandez to go off the road and his car rolled over. That's all we have for you today. We'll have another news and weather check in just about 30 minutes. Keep it right here on First Alert 7.
From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Good morning, and thank you for streaming with us on this Monday. Take us with you wherever you go. You can watch your favorite First Alert 7 shows on our app. Download it now on your connected TV, or watch us here on Facebook, where many of you are watching right now. And if you are watching on Facebook, let us know. Comment down below and let us know where you're watching from and what you want to hear from us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. We're going to get a look at where West Texas is weighing in on our polls. Let's take a look.
You have them up.
Oh, I got to be in charge of them now.
Yes, you do.
1 second.
Well, it is pulled up for trivia at least. So this is for the last hour. According to old legends, what magical creature is said to ride a corgi like a horse? Leprechauns is in first place. We shall see what the answer is right now. What does this even say? Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, cute.
I was right!
It is fairies. And also, here is our lovely
I told you!
drawing by our producer, Carlos.
I told you.
I love the ponytail on the fairy.
Ratio made sense. The other ones, the ratio didn't make sense.
I love this.
I told you.
I don't know. I mean, technically
it.
none of these are real. So,
Yes, but the ratios just weren't working.
well, but maybe a leprechaun or an elf are smaller than we think. I don't know. I guess elves
Maybe an elf. But I might.
No, because it depends. Like, elves in the, like, Hobbit universe are, like, normal sized. Anyway.
Next question. The
Yes,
trivia
the
question of
trivia
the hour.
For this hour is...
Another old legend magical creature question.
Yes.
Click. What do you call a group of unicorns?
Nico, do we know this one?
An apex, a dazzle, a herd, a blessing, an enchantment, or a majesty?
I want to say apex.
I also want to say
yeah,
apex.
I feel like
I don't know
I've
why,
heard this.
but I also feel like I've heard
I
this.
feel like it's apex for some
and I don't
reason.
know why. I don't know where I've heard that. But apex makes sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know why either.
I
But
literally,
that's what I'm going for because I feel like I've heard that before. So.
I don't know where I heard that.
No, exactly.
Or how I heard
We'll
that.
have to see what the answer is coming up here on Wake Up West Texas Extra in about an hour or so. Make sure to go to firstalert7.com/vote and weigh in if you are still watching us on Facebook. Sorry, I logged out of Facebook. It's been a little chaotic here this morning for reasons that I sadly cannot say. Okay, nobody has commented in a little bit, but make sure to weigh in. Let us know what you are thinking if you are still watching. There's only 3 people on 4 people, so thanks for hanging with us into this 8 o'clock hour. All right, in your opinion, what is the best type of dessert after a meal?
A handful of chocolate chips.
I do love a good chocolate chip or two. I am definitely like a sweet treat person. Like after really any meal, like I definitely want something sweet to like round it out. I chose Lauren.
Do I have to change it?
Yes.
Next.
There
Okay,
you go. Well, there you go. Okay, cool. I chose cake. I love a good carnival melting chocolate cake. It's like a lava cake. The best thing ever. My favorites. And then Lauren, yes, loves
I chose other. A handful of chocolate chips.
handful of chocolate chips.
That's my go-to.
All right.
Or like a handful of chocolate chips and some peanut butter. A spoonful of peanut butter. And like a couple chocolate chips.
I love a good like bite of like cookie dough.
Yeah.
Like kind of in that same realm.
Yeah.
Like if I have like the tub of cookie dough.
I grew
just,
up in
like,
an ingredient household,
spoonful.
and I still hold an ingredient household. And so I don't often have like full-on desserts because I just have like random ingredients like chocolate chips. Next question. Who would be the best partner in time traveling adventures? Sawyer, you went down. I went up, and I'm tied with Jacob.
I went down. Did
You
somebody
went down.
vote for me?
Or they voted for me.
I guess yeah. There's more. Anyway,
Yes. I think I would be a good time traveling partner. For all the same reasons that Sawyer says. I'm a big history fan. I read a lot of Magic Tree House as a kid.
yeah. My
And
mom
so-
earlier said you like history and time travel, and I do. I love history and time travel.
And Jacob Brandenburg, I think, would also be a good choice for time traveling adventures. He's a big like road trip person. Like he likes to go on those traveling trips by road, and so I kind of feel like time traveling is like the same thing. So I think he'd be good. Next question, or is that the last question? One more question.
No, there's one more.
Which of the following ruins a meal for you, Sawyer?
The food is too dry or tough. I'm a big texture person. I don't like when textures are off, so I chose that one. You chose... Well, you were kind of between things, because you said you will eat basically anything.
I mean, all
However,
of these
you
things
don't
would
like
ruin a
when
meal for me.
Food
all,
is too salty.
All of these things would not make me want to eat it, but I will. I will eat it.
Interesting.
Because someone cooked it for me and I feel bad and I'm not gonna like not eat it. But all of these things I don't like. I don't want that to happen. But I'm never gonna like. Also, if you're coming to me for like advice on like if you're like, oh hey, try this and tell me how it is, I'm gonna lie. If it's bad.
Well,
like because I mean if it's bad, I'm gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you that
so
it is.
don't ever ask Lauren.
Don't
if
ask
you
my
want an
opinion.
honest opinion.
No.
Because
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna lie.
I will. So come to Sawyer, not Lauren, because I will tell you. if
Like
your
no
food
matter
is
what,
crap.
you could be like, "Hey, try this," and I'll be like,
No. Anyway, all right, make sure you go to firstalert7.com/vote. Vote on our extra trivia for the hour. The answer, once again, for the last hour was fairies ride, or used to potentially ride corgis as like a horse. Into what? Battle? Just in general? I don't know. That's a good question. What do we have next? iCam tour again, I think.
Yay!
Yes, we do. And I don't know if we're going to do a tour. I think we're just going to go to one place. Or two places. I don't know. Let's see.
I want to go on a tour.
No.
I like seeing all the places. Oh, I lost IFB.
Uh-oh.
It died.
Sorry.
Can't hear nothing.
Let's go somewhere green. This is Kansas City, Missouri. This is a country club and a golf
Ooh!
field. Golf
It's so
course.
green. Did you try and say field? Course.
Yes, I did say field.
It's so green.
It is so green. I love a good green place. It is not green out here in West Texas. Anyway.
There are
all
some
right.
green spots. We have some very nice green golf courses.
True. I guess I've never been to a golf course out here. Do I want to be cheeky? I may be cheeky. Let's see. We are going. Of course, we don't have a thing there. Okay, hold on. There's Canada. No, of course we don't have a camera where I want to go into Canada. Hold on. Well, never mind. We're not going to Canada because my thought of going to Canada just doesn't work because I don't have an iCam where I want to go in Canada. So, well, I guess we will. This is, I don't know. Just kidding. We're not going there. Let's just come back home and go to Pecos and see the blue sky, sunshine, and prettiness that is going on there right now.
It was very, very blue. Very
Yes.
vibrant.
It was really blue yesterday too. I looked at the sky and I was like, huh, interesting. But it is going to be another hot day across West Texas and southeast New Mexico with a little bit of breeze as well as we head through today and into our Tuesday. Make sure to stay with us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. We'll have more coming up on here in just a few minutes.
In April 2011, one of, if not the deadliest tornado outbreaks on record occurred, earning it the name Super Outbreak. Beginning on April 25th and ending on April 28th, the 4-day-long super outbreak had a total of 362 tornadoes, claiming hundreds of lives and causing about $12 billion in damage. The peak of the tornadic activity came on April 27th, when at least 200 tornadoes, and maybe even more depending on the source, were produced within a 24-hour period, marking it as the most active tornado day in U.S. history. But it wasn't just the most active, it was also the most deadly since March 18th, 1925, when the tri-state tornado claimed 695 lives. On April 27th, 2011, Alabama was the hardest hit, with a total of 62 tornadoes claiming at least 250 lives across the state. Of those 62 tornadoes, at least 3 of them were rated EF5 and 12 were rated EF4, including the Tuscaloosa-Birmingham tornado that killed 65 people and injured at least 1,500.
You know, Lauren told me to do something, and I don't have the prompter remote, so that's very fun. We do love a good day in weather history, and there's some severe weather possible across portions of the central U.S. today, so if you do have any family out there, make sure to let them know. Hopefully they already do know. But now turning from weather history to American history, kind of. This July 4th, America is celebrating its 250th birthday, and a little girl in foster care will also be celebrating her 13th birthday. In this week's Finding Family, Lauren Munt introduces you to Anelli.
Finding Family, brought to you by One Accord for Kids, with support from 210 Equipment Rentals.
A preteen with big plans for her future.
But first I had to go to college.
And her dream school just so happens to be pretty close. The University of Texas, El Paso.
What do you want to study in college? What do you want to learn?
I want to study about playing music.
Anelli has a passion for the violin, the flute, and the piano. Although right now, she doesn't really know how to play any of them.
It takes practice.
But practice is something Anelli knows well. She plays soccer, swims, dances, and loves spending hours outside with friends.
What do friends mean to you?
Friends means to me, like, you can play with them.
Yeah, you can play with them?
Except for being alone.
Yeah.
Being alone is something that no preteen wants.
Yeah. What would it mean for you to get adopted?
I'll be happy and excited. I'm getting a family.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it?
And I'm gonna have like a bunch of fun with them.
Until she finds that forever family, Anelli's faith keeps her strong.
I have a very favorite chapter of the Bible.
Yeah, tell me.
It's about Noah, about the ark.
If you think Anelli is the right fit for your family, you can visit her Heart Gallery profile. That's up on our website, firstalert7.com. Reporting for Finding Family, I'm Lauren Munt. And of course, if Anelli is not the child for you, there are plenty of other children in foster care here in the Permian Basin. You can find all of their heart galleries up on our website. That's firstalert7.com.
Yes.
All right, so we take a look at this. Tens of thousands of fans packed into the Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock for George Strait this weekend to hear some of country's biggest songs live. I was there, Matthew Alvarez was there, Jacob Brandenburg had gone there with his wife, Katie Carlock had gone, our digital content producer, lots of familiar faces out there at George Strait's concert. His return has been a major talking point for hotels, restaurants, and everyone who lives in the hub city. The last time that he performed in Lubbock was over a decade ago. This past weekend, however, brought in more than 4 times the original crowd that went there. That total number from Friday and Saturday's shows, 133,000 people, and it certainly felt like it. Here's a look at some of them excited to see George Strait live.
And so I'm really excited. This is like a surreal experience. My parents are going to come tomorrow to watch it, so we're going both days.
My parents actually have seen him multiple times, and they just really have embraced it with me, and they can't be here, so I am.
This is probably the only chance I'll ever get to see him live, so it's going to be a movie tonight.
Zach Top performed on Friday as the opening act. He was really, really good. And then Miranda Lambert opened on Saturday. I missed her, but I heard that her performance was absolutely fantastic. Sorry, you're not the biggest country music fan.
I'm not at all.
I am. So this was a real treat. It was so much fun. George Strait was absolutely phenomenal. His stage spun.
Oh.
It was like in the center of the Jones, and it spun around. It was pretty neat. Lubbock was crowded for this. Very much so, very, very crowded. But better than I expected, actually. Leaving was the worst. The absolute worst. We got kind of stuck behind people who were trying to cross like the People Bridge. But like people weren't moving. They just like stopped there.
Like human people or car people?
Human people. They were trying to cross the bridge.
Car people.
Human peoples, and they wouldn't move. So we got kind of stuck for a little bit, but other than that, not too bad.
Yeah, the traffic. I'm not a fan of traffic or like new situations where I don't know like how things are going to be. So I feel like that would have been like a nightmare for me. Oh no, we ran out of video. That's okay. We can come up on camera and talk. Yes, I'm not a fan of country music. We had the giveaway where some people got tickets from our station, and you had to like put in your favorite George Strait song. I couldn't do that.
It's disappointing, Sawyer.
Yeah, and like now, since people have like told me, I know like 2 songs, but even then,
You definitely know
I know
more
2
than
songs.
you think.
No, I don't listen to country music like at all.
You're missing out.
No, I don't think I am.
All right, well, I get Sawyer to listen to some country music. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll go into a cut-in for our friends over on
Girl, we got
First Alert
5
7.
minutes. That's a long break.
That's fine. We're going to take a quick little break now and give a news and weather update for our viewers over on First Alert 7. And Sawyer's going to listen to some country music.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Good morning, I'm Lauren Munt here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, it is a warm start to the week, but that is certainly going to change here in a couple of days.
Definitely, it is going to be another hot one today. Not quite as hot as the weekend, but hot and breezy start to the week. We're actually going to see temperatures even warmer as we head into our Tuesday. Had a big changes by the middle of the week as the cold front does pass through the area with increased rain and storm chances expected as well. Here's a live look outside over the skies at Big Spring this morning, where we do have blue sky, sunshine, and a little bit of haze out there. Temperatures currently ranging from the 50s to the 80s, 70 in Midland currently. And here's a look at those winds, anywhere from being calm to 15 miles per hour. Like I mentioned, starting off the day with mostly sunny skies and quiet conditions, and temperatures through the day are still going to be hot. Already warm, like I mentioned, for most this morning in the 60s and 70s. Today we are going to see those highs into the 80s and 90s by this afternoon and evening. 90 for Midland and Odessa, 92 for Pecos, Monahans, and Big Spring, 94 for Fort Stockton, 98 for Presidio. And winds through today anywhere from about 10 to 25 miles per hour, gusts anywhere from about 30 to 35 miles per hour. Coming up tonight, it is still going to be breezy before midnight, then those winds calming down. But we're not going to see temperatures cooling down too much overnight as we head into our Tuesday, with lows into tomorrow into the 50s, 60s, and even a few 70s as well. Here's a look at that First Alert 7-10-day forecast. Like I mentioned, even warmer for our Tuesday, about 93 for the high temperature with breezy conditions expected once again. Had another cold front on Wednesday, dropping temperatures into the 80s for the middle of the week. Even cooler Thursday and Friday with those rain chances increasing. By the weekend, looking to see those high temperatures only into the mid 60s, especially for our Saturday.
All right, Sawyer, this is your first alert out of Upton County, where one man is dead after a crash. Texas DPS say that 62-year-old Gerardo Hernandez from Florida was driving west on Highway 329. That's when he tried to swerve when he was about to hit another car, causing Hernandez to go off the road. That's when his car rolled over. Hernandez was ejected and pronounced dead at the scene, and the crash is currently under investigation. Now, we've also got your first alert out of XTRA County, where the sheriff's office is asking for your help in finding a missing man. This is 47-year-old Israel Velasco. Officials say he was last seen on April 17th driving west on Highway 302 near No Trees, driving a white Hyundai. His license plate there on your screen. Velasco is 5'4", weighing about 150 pounds, and deputies say that family members are concerned for his well-being. If you have any information about his whereabouts, you're asked to call the sheriff's office. And we've got a traffic alert for you out of Midland. Starting today, there will be lane closures on Garfield between Metz and Siesta, and on Haynes between Garfield and Lanham due to utility work. The closures will last through May 11th. And another update for you as well, the Texas Railroad Commission has provided a statement about the orphan well blowouts that have been happening near Pecos in Crane County. Take a look. You'll remember this story from last week. A rancher said that repeated well blowouts are damaging his land. Oil, natural gas, and other chemicals are leaking to the surface. This is raising concerns about groundwater contamination and health risks to the workers and cattle. We reached out to the RRC and received a statement from them saying, quote, if the RRC gets a report of a leaking well, we take any necessary action to eliminate pollution threats. The agency will communicate with the responsible parties when leaking wells are found throughout our investigations, and if any responsible party is unable to be located, the well is evaluated for plugging through the state-managed plugging program, end quote. We're going to have another check of the news and weather in about 30 minutes. Keep it right here on First Alert 7, and don't forget to join us on Wake Up West Texas Extra, streaming across all the digital platforms.
From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
It is an exciting time for Permian High School's Black Magic Choir. And if you don't know what Black Magic Choir is the top varsity choir at Permian High School. You guys have a very exciting performance coming up in a few weeks. Can you tell me, or I guess very soon, not even a few weeks.
At the end of this
the end of this week.
end of this
Can you
week,
tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the
It's
title?
just amazing. It is what is the
Disney.
title of this show?
Disney.
Night of Disney Magic. Oh my goodness, I can't speak today. A Night of Disney Magic. It's full of just all sorts of Disney musicals, movies, everything you can think of. Lots of dancing, lots of singing, really just everything. It's going to be a great night.
Let's get into that a little bit. It's not just singing. This is not just a typical choir performance of just standing on the risers and singing.
Right.
There is a lot of dancing and extra things going on. Can you tell me a little bit about the work that you guys have done?
The work that we put, we're just very consistent when it comes to this craft. Like, not many people do what we do, besides Broadway, of course. Yeah, I'd say that we love what we do. We're very consistent with what we do. And the work and the hard work, the dedication, everything that Miss Walsh puts into us, through us, we want to project that out and give y'all just an amazing night, both May 1st and May 2nd. Yeah.
You mentioned being consistent in with what you guys do. Can you talk to me about the tradition of the Permian High School Choir?
Tradition.
It's been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
Black Magic has been around not as long as Permian Choir, of course, but
Yeah.
I mean, the alma mater, everything is just super important. Choir has always been a big part of Permian, and especially having Miss Wash, tradition is everything. So all of the time we're singing the alma mater, we're singing
Alma mater.
Lord bless you and keep you, all of the
Yeah.
super traditional important things, because tradition is such a big important thing at Permian.
All right, and you guys are seniors this year. Can you talk to me about what this final performance means to you?
Final performance to me, just leaving it all out on the stage, just giving everything that I have. You know, this is the last time I'm gonna perform on that stage, last time I'm gonna enjoy performing for you guys. It's such a bond and something so strong that there's not really anything like it. Really, that's what it means to me.
Yeah, for me it's the people. Getting to be with people I love and people I want to call family, that just, we've all worked so hard and we all want the same thing and we want this to be just a magical night. And so getting to see each other and getting to see each other accomplish things we've always dreamed of, and being on the side watching your best friend sing is just something I can't even explain. It's just amazing.
All right, so you guys are going to want to make it out and see this performance by these amazing seniors and all of their friends.
Yes.
Real quick, can you guys tell me where people can get tickets, where this is, all of that information?
At theXTRA.com.
Yes, you can get tickets at XTRA.com. The shows are at the XTRA Theater May 1st and 2nd at 7 p.m.
All right, thank you guys so much. We appreciate having y'all here. I know that you guys got to get to class. It's very early, but you guys got to get
Yes, we do.
head to Permian. Thank you so much for all the work that you guys are doing and for coming on this morning.
Of course, you have a
Thank
blessed
you for
one.
having us.
All right, y'all have a good one. We'll be right back with more on Wake Up West Texas Extra. Flight aware. Are we on?
Yes.
I can't hear nothing. Where's
That was
my
funny.
IFB? It's not on.
Well,
Hold on.
anyway,
I'll turn it on.
we do have a package.
Hi. I know we do. I just don't have the script pulled up. I'm over here like Googling all kinds of things and trying to work.
All right.
Wait, I don't know where we are. Oh, we are here.
exactly where
Okay.
we're at.
Welcome back. For the first time ever, the Department of Education is issuing a warning for first-year college students as they apply for schools of interest on their journey to higher education.
But as Don G explains, the goal is to help you not only make the best decision, but to also help you make ends meet.
It will appear on the FAFSA submission summary, but don't be too quick to judge this information. The department says they are trying to make sure that you have as much information as possible about what you're paying for and what you may receive in the end.
The FAFSA now has something called a low earnings indicator that may show if you have chosen to apply to colleges that have graduate median earnings that are less than a high school graduate in your state.
The indicator first appeared in December of 2025, flagging colleges with a yellow alert box where graduates' median earnings were lower than those of typical high school graduates in the state of that college. Jennifer Finetti is a college finance expert with Scholarship Owl, a personalized scholarship matching and management service tool. She explains that the Department of Education is striving for transparency.
The data that they get to determine this comes from the College Scorecard, which is an online interactive tool. They have data not only on the earnings of graduates, but they also have data related to the cost of each college.
Parents and students should know what kind of return on their investment into college they may receive. The new earnings indicator from the College Scorecard tries to help give parents and students some type of view when compared to high school students who didn't even spend money for a secondary education.
The earnings data that is provided is based on the state where the college is located. For the colleges that do trigger this, there needs to be some concern.
But Finetti feels there also needs to be some investigation. There could be many reasons why the graduates don't earn after they learn.
Are students that are graduating from that school, are they getting the support that they need to create a good resume? Are they learning job search skills? Is there a career center that's helping those students at that college? So there's a lot of different things that students should consider when trying to make a college admission decision.
According to the U.S. Department of Education, more than half of all Americans now say a college degree is not worth the price. With this new low earnings indicator, students and families will have more transparency, more information for guidance, and more data.
Making the decision about which colleges to apply to and then making your admission decision is always complex. There are a lot of different factors that students and families consider. This is now one more factor.
If you get an indicator on a college of your choice, talk to your high school counselor or other student support to help you weigh possible reasons why it may have been flagged. The Department of Education wants students and families to understand they are not making judgment on any institution. The indicator is meant for transparency. Helping you make ends meet, I'm Dawn G.
All right, we're gonna get another check of our polls on this hour. So we're a very interesting question right now. The last one was also interesting, but this second hour, what do you call a group of unicorns? Sawyer and I both chose an apex. We don't know why.
I feel like I've heard it
We
before.
just feel like, just feels right. Yeah, I feel like I've heard it before. So we're gonna stick with that. We'll find out in about 20-ish, less than 20 minutes, what the correct answer is. But moving on to some of our other polls, we want to hear what you think. What is the best type of dessert after a meal? I grew up in an ingredient household. I currently live in an ingredient household because I buy the groceries and that's what I do.
And she likes to cook.
And I do like to cook, so I like to have ingredients. So I think that the best type of dessert is like a handful of chocolate chips because that's pretty much usually what I have. I don't often have like cake or cookies. We do actually have cake in the fridge currently.
Oh, I love a good cake.
Because I went to Market Street and I was walking by and they had like this chocolate cake that looked really good, and so I bought it. But that's not a very common thing. So most of the time I would say a handful of chocolate chip cookies. Not cookies.
I was like,
chips.
chocolate chip cookies.
Well, I do like chocolate chip cookies.
I do love a good chocolate chip cookie as well. I chose cake. I feel like we need to eat cake more often, like just randomly. Like, I love it for a good birthday, but like just like a random piece of cake is always good too, in my
Sometimes
opinion.
I crave like a birthday cake.
Yeah.
Like a vanilla
or
cake with sprinkles.
On Friday, and we might do this again today because we have things to do later on. Our director and I went and got cookie cake at Great American Cookies.
Cookie cake is pretty good.
And it was wonderful.
Cookie cake.
Because you can just get like a slice, and it's like a decent sized slice of cookie cake. And they did not get a cookie cake, but they got a cookie. And it was still very good.
Yeah, I do like to get because the cookie cakes have like, we like to go, my roommate and I will go to Baskin Robbins and just get like ice cream sometimes. We'll just like go and get some, but they do like the ice cream cakes. And we've never just like bought an ice cream cake, but now I'm thinking we maybe need to just like buy an ice cream cake.
If you do,
it is kind of
I
a
feel like you
commitment
need to share. And or Sawyer needs to come over.
We do love a Baskin Robbins trip. Sawyer, do you have a favorite ice cream from Baskin Robbins?
I love the cotton candy.
That's a good one.
The cotton candy mixed in some marshmallows. I love marshmallows, y'all. Favorite thing ever.
I love daiquiri ice.
I do love a good like daiquiri or like a sherbet from there. Very good.
Their daiquiri ice is one of my favorites. Ooh. What time does Baskin Robbins open? It's 8:45 in the morning.
Probably not as early as we think.
That's
Hold
weird.
on, let's look. Let's see.
There's no way that they're open at 8:45 in the morning. There's no other person wants ice cream at 8:45 in the morning, but we've been up for 6 hours at this point.
Okay. Odessa.
Right? 6
Texas.
hours.
Okay, let's see. 11.
Well, after the noon.
Yes.
Go get it.
I love that it's also a drive-through.
Yes.
However, that also kind of concerns me because I like to be able to see in the case and see what they have.
Yeah, because sometimes I do change my mind. The other one that I like from there is the chocolate truffle, like caramel fudgy. I don't know, but it's delicious.
Yum.
It's pretty good.
I love.
Also, did you know that you can add brownie crumbles to any ice cream?
I think I knew.
They'll
that.
just like crush up some brownies and put it in there with some hot fudge.
Yum. Have you ever had the like weird clown-looking things that they have in the
Oh
fridge
yeah,
there?
as a kid.
Yes, we did those for one of my birthdays, and all the kids had the like the clown cone.
I used to like their bubble gum ice cream as a child
I like the
because I
bubble
wasn't
gum.
allowed to have gum as a child. My mother doesn't like gum very much, and so I was never allowed to have gum as a child. So anytime we would go to Baskin Robbins, I would get the bubble gum ice cream because then it meant that I would have gum.
I love a good bubblegum ice cream. There's a place in hold on, Glenwood Springs, Colorado, and it has really good bubblegum ice cream.
Well, now I think I know what I want for dessert after my meal today. Gonna get some Baskin Robbins ice cream, even though that was not the choice that either of us picked. Neither of us picked ice cream, but we went with it anyway.
I still have the brookie.
Ooh. The brookie ice cream?
The brookie ice cream that we tried here in Wake Up West Texas.
You know, it's getting to be the temperatures that ice cream is going to be the go-to thing.
You know, and I don't usually eat ice cream when it's like hot. Like I don't.
Really?
Like I do, but it's not like, oh, I'm reaching for ice cream now.
No, I'm definitely reaching for ice cream now.
All right. Well, we are going to the next one, which would be who would be the best partner in a time traveling adventure? Oh, Matthew's on the board now. Matthew's actually beating both you and I. Interesting. I feel like he's rigging this.
Rigs it.
I don't know. He's definitely watching us and has voted, or he might not even be watching and definitely voted, because now you and I are the least chosen, even though we were winning, and we have like 2
it sounds like
on
a
Facebook. So I don't know.
Matthew Alvarez is.
Anyway, Jacob is winning though. Slightly surprising. I mean, I feel like he would be interesting to go on a time traveling adventure with, but I mentioned this earlier. I think he would annoy me. Anyway, you want to chime in, Lauren, or do you want to go to the next one?
I like Magic Treehouse, and that's why I think I would be good at this.
That's love history. I love time travel. One of my favorite TV shows is a show called Timeless. Duh. It's literally about time traveling. It's very good. A little weird, but very good. They go to like good points in history. So, all right, next one and last one is which of the following ruins a meal for you? The food is too salty, the food is too bland, the food is too cold. I always eat my meal no matter what. The food is too dry or tough, or other, let us know. I chose the food is too dry or tough.
All of these things would ruin the meal for me, but I am
She's
too
a
nice to tell you.
Yes.
So if you cook this meal for me and it's any of those things,
she will lie.
I'm going to eat it anyway, and I'm going to ignore it. So that's what I clicked, was I always eat my meal no matter what, because you cooked it for me, and that's a big thing. So
No,
I'm not going to.
I will tell you if food is gross.
My love language is cooking and serving others and cooking for others. And so if someone's going to do the same for me, I'm not going to ruin that experience. Even if I don't like the food, I'm gonna
I'll usually
smile and eat it.
But I will complain. That is one thing about me. I'm a big complainer.
Yeah, I know.
And I will, thank you. And I will complain, but I will eat it. So anyway, so make sure to go to firstalert7.com/vote. Vote on our trivia question, which we will give the answer to in about 10 minutes here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. I guess we'll go to
do you want that?
tour. Nah.
Do you want me to?
Nah.
I scrolled past
I've said it like 3 times this morning. They know where to watch us, where to follow us, where to do all that jazz. Here's a live look outside of the skies of Odessa, where it's nice. It's a nice start to the day.
It's going to be hot.
Exactly. That's what I almost said. Anyway, it is going to be hot. Highs already, temperatures already mid-60s for the Midland, Odessa area. Going to be back into the 90s today. Luckily not as hot as this weekend, but still rather warm. Now let's try and find somewhere fun. I don't know. Oh, it didn't let me do that. Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. Duh. Anyway, okay, let's go. Ooh, I don't know what this is. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. We went here last week. It's beautiful. This is the Tulip Gardens in Holland, Michigan. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, this is your favorite, isn't it? So, it's gotten brighter.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. And they have the Dutch windmills too. It's so cute. I love it.
Those colors have gotten more vibrant than the last time we looked at there.
We're gonna go now to Seattle, Washington. Because why not?
It's gonna be dreary. Oh, it's gray.
No, it's not that bad. It's not raining.
Compared to the tulips, it's literally looks like it's in black and white.
Let's see. This is the Columbia Tower. I could not tell you where this is in location to absolutely anything from what I saw, but traffic out there is pretty bad. What?
That was cool.
What?
It was like lightning, and then a fog blew through. It was kind of cool.
What? I completely missed that. Interesting. All right, and then this is Grafton, Illinois. Absolutely zero clue where this is, but there's water, and we always like looking at water because there's no water out here in West Texas.
That's not true. There is water out here in West Texas.
There's barely water out here in
West Texas. We have
Dalmaray.
Beautiful springs. We have lakes. Small ones, but they're there. And some pretty ponds.
I don't know if they're lakes.
This
is the Aries Resort. I don't know. It might be.
That's pretty.
It looks like there's a
very green.
What is it called? Ski lift, right in front of the camera. I don't know.
I love a ski lift, especially in the spring. They're really fun to just like sit on the ski lift and go around. I like a ski lift when I'm skiing for sure, but they're really fun in the off seasons to get to kind of see.
I've done a couple throughout the years. Like the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo back home has one to get up to like their like extra zone, I guess is what I would call it.
It is a very cool zoo.
So, yes, I love the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. It's beautiful.
All right, so we'll take a look at this. Over 100 Italian pastry chefs broke the Guinness World Record for the longest tiramisu yesterday, producing a dessert measuring in at 1,400 feet. That's in England using only fresh ingredients. The chefs toiled for 2 days preparing that Italian dessert, a total of 19,000 eggs, 900 pounds of sugar, and 128,000 biscuits. Biscuits is what the script says. I believe that's ladyfingers or what are actually in tiramisu.
Interesting.
But it took about 5 hours to assemble. Chefs and supporters celebrated with the Italian national anthem before the dessert was divided into boxes for collection. I love tiramisu. Have you seen the tiramisu drawer? There's like a restaurant that has like a tiramisu drawer. And it's just like in their like walk-in fridge or something. And they like pull it out and it's just like this scoop of tiramisu.
No.
I love tiramisu. I would like a tiramisu drawer. I would like to eat that giant tiramisu. It's just delicious, especially if you're a coffee fan. Tiramisu is just a very nice dessert.
Interesting.
All right, speaking of, I don't know, we were in England, right?
Yes.
All right, we were in England. This is how I'm going to tie this in. Are you ready? Speaking of England, corgis are a big deal over there with the Queen, right? Get it? There we go. Corgis racing each other in an Olympic-style event in Prague on Saturday. The fastest record was 8.9 seconds for a 100-meter dash. The rest of the corgis came in around about 10 seconds.
Fun.
They're so cute.
I love a good dog race.
All right, we're going to take a quick pause for some news and weather headlines over on Wake Up West Texas. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the answer to our West Texas Extra trivia question.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Good morning, I'm Lauren Munt here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, a beautiful start to the day, although it is a little bit warm and it's going to continue to get a little bit warmer today.
Yeah, we are going to see those temperatures warming up nicely as we head through the day. Here's a look at those first alert weather headlines. Hot and breezy to start off the week with temperatures cooling by the middle of the week behind the passage of a cold front. Increased rain and thunderstorm chances are on the way as well. Here's a live look outside over the skies of Pecos this morning where we are seeing blue sky and sunshine. A very nice day out there. Temperature sitting at 73 already in Pecos, 72 in Midland, 66 at Midland International Air and Spaceport. I don't know if that's correct, but anyway, 71 in Monahans. Those temperatures sitting anywhere from the 50s to the upper 70s. Those winds anywhere from being calm to 15 miles per hour. And we are starting off the day with blue skies, sunshine, a few clouds, especially near the Big Bend region. Temperatures, like we mentioned, are going to be hot with highs into the 80s and 90s by this afternoon and evening. 90 for Midland and Odessa, 92 for Pecos, Monahans, and Big Spring, 94 for Fort Stockton, 98 for Presidio, and winds through the day anywhere from about 10 to 25 miles per hour. Gusts anywhere from about 30 to 35 miles per hour. Coming up tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies, lows into the 50s, 60s, and 70s, so not cooling down too much as we head into our Tuesday, and breezy, especially before the midnight hour, before winds do calm down a little bit heading into tomorrow morning. Here's a look at that First Alert 7-10 day forecast where we are going to see another hot day for our Tuesday. Actually, even warmer temperatures are expected, about 93 for that high temperature tomorrow, and still breezy ahead of those changes on the way Wednesday with the passage of that cold front. 83 degrees, then even cooler as we head into Thursday and Friday with increasing rain chances on the way.
All right, thank you, Sawyer. We've got an update for you on a story we brought you last week. State Representative Brooks Landgraf visited the site of the leaking well in front of First Baptist Church in Grand Falls. Take a look. Representative Landgraf says he met with the pastor, cleanup crews, and the Texas Railroad Commission about the situation, adding that it's under control and there is no threat to the public. First Alert 7 learned that the RRC has been handling the cleanup process and crews have been on site removing fluid from the area. Now, as of last night, Representative Landgraf says he's been in contact with those affected and is passing their concerns up the chain. In your education news, UTPB held their annual Research Day over the weekend. The event highlights the achievement of UTPB students outside of the classroom. Students spend 8 to 12 months on their research, and they're required to submit project proposals. And once they're approved, they do the research and come to a conclusion. A faculty member is also paired with a student to help them through the entire process. During Research Day, students will either participate in a poster presentation of their findings, an oral presentation of it, or both.
I would say, to me, the best skill is happening today. It's being able to publicly speak to people, being able to show off my work. I was able to produce an application. I was able to apply a AI model. This is something that you're not normally able to get in curriculum.
These research projects focus on active learning and facility mentorship outside the classroom. Several awards are given out to students and participating faculty for their presentations. UTPB has seen stronger academic performance in students who work on these projects. And this year, over 800 undergraduate and graduate students participated in UTPB's Big Research Day. And that is all we have for your check-ins. We're going to have more news and weather coming up at noon. Also, don't forget to join us on Wake Up West Texas Extra. We're streaming for the next couple minutes or so. All right, so we're our trivia of the hour, of the second hour of Wake Up West Texas Extra. What do you call a group of unicorns? You and I both chose an apex just because we
with no
felt
reasoning.
like no reasoning. We just felt like it was right. We felt like we'd heard that before, and also the others kind of just seemed like maybe not so true.
Well,
we're wrong.
Nobody got it right. It is a blessing, which is kind of weird in my opinion. But
I kind of wasn't expecting that actually.
I like our little unicorn.
I think I liked Apex better.
Yeah.
But the unicorn's cute.
Yeah, I like Apex. We're just going to go with
We're just going to call him Apex.
Anyway.
All right. Thanks for streaming with us on Wake Up West Texas Extra. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow to Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7, and then again here on Wake Up West Texas Extra for more news, extra headlines, extra weather, and
a lot of extra fun.